stage.
Alright, so what I have here, I went to the store and I got a bunch of dry ice. Now I have a functioning cell phone. This was my old Alcatel that I was mentioning in the other video. Now it barely charges, so it's pretty much useless to me. Now what I was curious to see what's the operating temperature and how low can we actually get this phone. The problem is that with the handheld unit that I have to check the temperature, it would only go down to negative 40 degrees, and as soon as I shoot it at the dry ice, it basically reads an error. So what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to drop this thing in. We're going to get ourselves a little dry ice. This out right here. I love dry ice. All sorts of fun we can do with it. Okay. Alright. Actually, there's a little left. Good to the last drop. I don't want to waste any. Now what I'm going to do is keep the display on so it actually doesn't shut off. So we'll put that right on never. Alright, now we're going to drop this in and see if the phone will actually function. And this thing really pissed me off too. What a piece of shit. Piece of shit number 2. Now, I'm going to drop this in here and just let it super cool and see if it actually can handle getting down to about 109 degrees below zero. So I don't know, you know, like the people in the North Pole, if you're watching, hey, you know, if this works, you don't have to worry about it. You can pull out your phone anytime during the winter and you don't have to worry about it. I mean, your hand might stick to the phone or to the side of your face while you're talking, but otherwise, we'll find out if it's going to function. As you can see, the cell phone's submerged in the dry ice. It seems to be holding up pretty well. And I'm going to check the temperature because I can check it up to negative 40 degrees. So that's what I'll be doing. And let's see where we're at here. We are actually it is dropping quite rapidly. It was started around 80 degrees. And what we have is about 48, 52. So we're right in there. And we'll just keep on checking it as it goes along. Alright, well it's taking a little longer than I expected, so I kind of submerged it under the dry ice a little bit. You can actually hear it popping, so I don't know if the screen is actually going to shatter. Yeah, so we're running about 10 degrees, and it still looks like it's running fine. I don't know, I'm going to try to see if it moves. Yeah, it's still moving around. Looks to be functioning fairly well. And I'm going to keep, well, it's cold as hell. Let's see if I can put it on there. Alright. Alright, we're going to actually, let's see what we can put on here. It's like easy. We're going to watch YouTube as we freeze the phone. It hasn't been dropping off considerably. It got a lot colder. So we're running about 8 degrees. And it seems to be running just fine. Haven't had any problems with it, and it's still functioning. So if you live, like I said, the North Pole, if it's 8 degrees outside, well, I'm at like Chicago. I'm trying to really drop it. Wow, that's really getting cold. Holy shit. But if you live in Chicago and the wind's blowing, oh, there we go, -2. Get a little closer there. Let's see, -2. Well, I got -7 being the lowest reading that we have right now. The phone is actually, I'll blow away and clear it out. Phone is still working. No problems. I got the compass on. Actually, the North Pole is that way. So, you know, if we ever wanted to go that way, we know which direction we're heading. Okay, we got -15. Okay, -7. See how cold we can get this. -9, -11, -14. And it's popping like popcorn. Okay. And the phone is still functioning. It is -22 degrees. Alright, we're about a half an hour in. Oh, the phone just looked like it died at -27 degrees. So that's it. Your phone, or most phones, will die out at -27 degrees. So, goodbye phone. We'll miss you. Alright, there it is. It is a phonesicle. Yeah, it's definitely had better days. So, if you live in the Arctic Circle, don't let your phone get below 24 degrees because it will not work, and actually it would probably stick right to your face or hand. Oh shit! It just turned on! All right. Actually, it came back. So here it is. Let's see if this thing's gonna function. I think we have a lot of condensation on this, but the phone just came back to life. So I just pulled it out. It was about negative 23 degrees, 27 degrees. And it looks like the screen turned on, but I don't think it's going to do too much from here. Up there. I don't really think. Oh, no, there we go. So here you go. Negative 27 is as cold as you want to get your phone if you want it to still function. I really enjoyed doing that. I actually laughed quite a bit all the way through. I thought the screen was going to crack. It never did. I mean, it was popping like popcorn. And after I took the battery out afterwards, and I turned it on, and here it is. It works just fine. I have no internet connection, but as you can see, everything works and functions just fine. So I guess if you ever get your phone that cold, take the battery out, let it sit, and you're good to go. And I'll see y'all next time.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.